Start, sir. Count up.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the sports breakdown once again. So KKR have won their first match, 5 consecutive losses. They won their fourth match in this IPL and seventh in table after beating Rajasthan. I don't know what's up with Rajasthan. They're doing the same pace as TP right now without performing. So we have Risham as our co-host and and then we have Ayush, KKR fan, very happy, and we have Brotin also joining us. How are you guys?
I just
Fine,
want to
man.
say, how is the Josh power? How is the Josh?
Josh is still cannot worry still. That's still with 8
Pawan, you're
points.
lagging. You are
Okay.
lagging
You're
on.
lagging like DC.
You can return.
Okay. So, hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream. So, this is me, Ritham, joining you live from the sports breakdown and the sports beat. And we are joining by two guests, a KKR fan right now, Ayush, and also a Mumbai Indians fan, Pratik Bhattacharjee here. First of all, what? How are you guys? Again,
Yeah, fine. What are you doing?
well, it's going right, all right for me.
Yes, we can also see there is Lucknow Super Giants jersey.
Oh man,
You have
but
won.
yeah. So let's discuss about today's match. And also, guys, if you want to join, please join through a link given in the description. I think Pawan is given there. So yeah, we'll be starting to today's game. And make sure you like, share, subscribe the Sport Beat as well as the Sports Breakdown. So here is Ayush, first time.
Only to Sports Bit.
Huh?
Subscribe only to Sports Bit.
Oh man, I don't want to create any controversies here. So yeah, let's start today's preview. So Ayush, first of all, your reaction of Kolkata winning today.
How is the Josh? How is the Josh? No, good win. But I feel we could have done better with the chase. 150, we made it look like 190 or 200. So yeah, good win, but room for improvement is there.
Yeah. Also, Brodin, coming to you again. So, Brodin, what's your thought on today? Nitish Rana, literally the match winner of today's game. What's your thought on Nitish Rana today?
Yes, I think Nitish Rana anchored the innings quite well, I feel. But I think Nitish Rana's job even could be a little bit difficult if uh, uh, Rinku Singh hasn't appeared to the crease. I mean, just Rinku Singh, look at his score of, look at the pace he has scored runs. 42 runs, just 24 balls, took the pressure of Nitish Rana's shoulder, I feel, at that point of time. And even at the last moment, last 5 to 6 overs, if you see, Nitish Rana was not able to hit the boundaries, regular boundaries, but uh, it was Rinku Singh who was taking on the spinners, Yuzi Chahal, and he also pulled Prashid Krishna for six. Then Kuldeep Sen. I think he hit Kuldeep Sen and Prashid Krishna for six because because they were bowling at good decent pace. I mean, not decent pace. I will say at a really high pace, 145 kilometers. Even Kuldeep Sen's delivery touched almost 148.8 kilometers per hour. So it was a pace of the delivery that helped Rinku Singh to time the ball for the six. And Rinku Singh played amazingly well. I mean, he played the finishers knock today. 42 of 24 balls.
I think it was sensible cricket also. To be fair, if you saw when KKR lost against RR before this, they were in the similar position. But then what they did was they started playing loose shot. Today, if you see Suresh Iyer, sorry, not Iyer, Rana or Rinku, they hit a six, but then they tapped it for a single, and they were not going for extravagant shots. When Rinku hit Chahal, he picked the gap and hit him through the offside and then through the leg side. Okay, so I think today there was sensible cricket played. Who do we have here? Oh, two Pawans. Your team doesn't have a
One is a
single trophy. You have two
one is
Pawans.
a Delhi Capital Power, and another is Sri Lanka Power. Ah man, come on.
Man, Pawan tells Hasaranga to fix the internet.
Two pawns are there. Two pawns are there.
Take Madhur.
Yeah. Who is
Yeah, I
joining us
said
right
that
now?
two pawns are there.
Madhur,
No, right now who
hello.
has joined us?
यार
Madhur.
इतने
Hello.
इतने इतने टाइम बाद रितम की वो बेकार सी एमआई की टी शर्ट हटी हुई मिली, इतना मजा आ रहा है।
माधुर कैसा है
भाई
माधुर?
तुम्हारा चेन्नई भी जाएगा,
Who is this?
तुम्हारा चेन्नई भी जाएगा, दिल्ली भी जाएगा.
Who's this guy?
Who?
योर सोलमेट
Who joined right now? Huh?
Josh, how's the Josh?
Can't understand one. Yeah, so yeah,
Okay.
let's talk about this match again. Gujarat RCB Mumbai. Wait, oh, sorry. Yeah. So right now, if you look at the screen right now, yeah. So as we are talking about players right now, so right now talking about the performance of the KKR openers today. KKR openers have been a trash this whole season.
Agree.
Only one Aaron Finch. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Only one good Aaron Finch inning, one good Ajinkya Rahane inning, and that's all over. That's finished. That's your KKR openers. Reaction on KKR openers,
Yeah.
guys?
I think, man, Aaron Finch is past his prime now. I mean, the way he gets out with the in swinger, even if Pawan bowls to him an in swinger, he will get out. Okay, maybe not to Pawan, but I'm saying that Aaron Finch is really struggling. And who was his partner today? Baba Indrajit.
Baba Indrajit, yeah.
Again, I don't know. Venkatesh has just been a. See, with Finch, I still can. With Finch, still, I can see that he can give me at least a quick start. Maybe not big runs, but a quick start. But Indrajit doesn't look that promising. So let's see. It's a concern. I was thinking Abhijit Tomar. But if they played Abhijit Tomar, then there's nobody to keep the wickets. That is the problem.
अरे ये हेलो
Yeah, Madhu.
मैच 47 हुआ है यहाँ मुंबई और पता नहीं किसका रिव्यू बता रहे हो यार, पीछे देखो बैकग्राउंड।
Yeah, I told to Bhavan about that.
पता है जीत गई मुंबई, पता है जीत गई मुंबई, ठीक है बंद करो।
Bhavan is celebrating Mumbai to win right now.
Kolvolvo Jitbo.
What?
Yeah.
Your thoughts
Nothing.
on Kolvolvo Jitbo?
Huh?
Yeah.
Today's match.
Yeah, but how do you think? Okay, how do you think today's match affects DC?
I don't think it's going to depend that much because of the net run rates. I think the SRH match is going to be very crucial for DC because I think, especially I think the CSK versus RCB could depend a lot. I would say because RCB 10 points, CSK 6 points. I think if I'm not mistaken. So if RCB win, they go to 12 points. So then 5 teams with 12 points, and then that game could be
a big opportunity. Yeah, CSK could have won by such a huge margin yesterday. And Mukesh, he gave us so many runs.
Yeah. But I think CSK on a momentum here, and I think Delhi face CSK this Sunday. So yeah, it's not going to be it's going to be tense this week. I think as DC fans because
Kela versus Shiksha.
we have
Kela versus
SRH and
Shiksha.
CSK this week.
most
SRH and CSK is
अरे
not
चुप पवन
too
है
much ahead.
Yeah.
most awaited
right now,
match for
Go
me on
ahead
Sunday.
on predictions, but
अरे बोलता ही जाता है यार.
अच्छा. Okay, so right
yeah,
now
but I
we are.
think Josh Butler could have done a good
अबे
job.
यार रुक जा.
I mean that openers.
अबे भाई क्या इंसान है?
Yeah, Madhu, speak. It's fine. Yeah,
आप
whoever
पता चल गया
don't know.
उसको.
I was telling that most awaited match for me on Sunday, DC versus CSK.
Teacher versus Red Lord.
Whoever
Thank
wins,
God,
Makbul is happy.
thank God that they both are in a different group.
Uh, okay. So right now we are coming back to this match again. So right now, if we look at the screen right now, the one thing that has been worrying Rajasthan Royals is the form of Devdutt Padikkal in the opening shot. Josh Butler, man, is literally right now not been in true colors in the last two matches. But see Devdutt Padikkal's performance. He has been playing good for very few matches, and right now he's back to his back to his whatever out of form. So what's your think on? Do you see a particle getting dropped right now, or do you see particle getting back up from the team?
No, he won't get dropped. He won't get dropped, particle. But yeah, it's a concern. You see, that's why I strongly feel Rajasthan won't qualify still.
I think they
Still feel
should
they won't qualify.
drop Karun Nair. They should drop Karun Nair, make Yashasvi Jaiswal to open and bring in Padikkal at 3. That's what I would do right now.
No, but I'm saying,
And then
Pawan,
bring in
even if you
Sanju
bring
Samson at 4.
Yashasvi, even Yashasvi wasn't in great form. That is what I'm saying. I still feel that still Rajasthan can't qualify because they're so reliant on
Yeah,
Butler
true.
on the spin wins. If you see their pace lineup, Trent Bolt is way
Yeah.
off color. Okay, Prasidh Krishna is the only good one.
When
Kuldeep
did
Singh, you
Padikkal
can't
ever
bank
play
on
well
Kuldeep
until
Singh.
this match?
Sorry?
Man, previous match I
Ever
think
they said
particle was flop. I
Padikkal
guess.
No, I'm saying that even if you look at their whole team, okay, you have a Josh Butler who's in prime form. Okay, Padikkal not in form. Sanju, you can't say he's in proper form.
Absolutely.
Okay, Karunar, no comments. Riyan Parag, no comments. Hetmar is playing
Nah,
well.
Riyan Parag is playing good, man. This is
Okay,
Riyan
okay.
Parag is playing
But
well.
see, Ritam, Riyan Parag can't. If you
Lord
watch,
Para.
can't win you a match single-handed.
That's
But
You go to the
at least he
bowlers.
has
Go to the
bring some
bowlers.
expectations,
अरे
I would
बोलने
say.
देना. Go to their bowlers. Their spin twins are great. Chahal and Ashwin. Okay. They spin the way Chahal spins it. And today Chahal also bowled well today also. If you see, Rinku just played two great. Even the shot Rinku hit towards the leg side, Chahal had beaten him actually. That Rinku stretched and he hit it. Okay. So the spin twins are great. They will capture the ball. But the problem is somebody like a Chahal, he can also go for a lot of runs. And they have only one decent pacer right now in form, which is Prasidh Krishna. Okay, that is why I'm saying this team. I don't see it going to the playoffs. It's a very bold prediction, but I just feel that they will not go to the play. I just feel that one of these DC, KKR, CSK, or Punjab, one of them will go through. LSG and Gujarat will for sure go through, and I feel SRH will go through. I don't see
What about RCB though?
RCB. I
RCB
don't
now.
think will go through.
You never know. You never know,
No,
Rhythm. Even though they might be choking right now, they all of a sudden they could they could bring up a surprise. You never know
Yeah,
with
they
that
can
RCB
see.
team.
They can
Yeah,
only surprise if DK comes back to the form. I will say if DK only again comes back to his original form right now that he has been showing in the previous matches,
I
except
think
the
Faf
last
du
two,
Plessis is
I think
key.
RCB will come.
I
Yeah, yeah,
think
please.
Faf du Plessis is key. I think Faf du Plessis is key for RCB. If they are going to go to the playoffs, the openers have to
tomorrow is whose
perform.
match?
Because
Out of 10 matches, Fab to President has performed only 2 matches. I've counted it properly, and 2 matches only he has been
yeah,
able to
so he
perform.
scored a 96. He
And
scored
that
a
only you, I
96
think.
in
Tomorrow is
one
whose match?
match, and
Tomorrow
then
is
he
whose
scored
match?
a 50, I think. Punjab.
No,
Tomorrow is
Fab
a
to President,
Punjab
I will
and
say Fab to President is
Punjab
yes,
versus.
yes. Punjab versus Gujarat tomorrow.
Tomorrow if Punjab wins, it'll be a very interesting. The tournament will again open up then.
It will be very hard actually. I don't see Punjab winning against Gujarat right now. Come on.
See, within the
but do we
IPL,
see
any
Gujarat Titans losing right now? Do we
Ah,
see
nah, nah, nah.
Gujarat Titans losing?
I think tomorrow is the day for
Gujarat,
Shubman Gill.
I just but generally what happens generally
Yeah, but I
when
mean,
such a team
Punjab do have a
performs.
chance, and I think Aryanos has joined. Yeah, you also
They-
can tell your thoughts about
अरे
tomorrow's match
आर्यन
because I think that's
आर्यन कुछ तो बोल आज इसको.
very crucial for Punjab.
We'll have to see how they perform. You know, it's team is not bad. Team is not
अरे
bad. We can
बादल.
win. We almost got Gujarat if not for Tewatia. I mean, we played better cricket than them in the last game. So no reason we can't win. It's just maybe just go back to the old approach. Try and smash team if it comes off. Okay, if it doesn't, that's also okay.
I
Because
think Gujarat, I think Punjab's biggest concern has been their opening pair. Such an explosive opening pair, one of the best. Johnny Bairstow, again a
it's
concern. But
either it's either Mayank himself wants to look at
Can
three. He
you see
doesn't want to bat
Corvo
three.
Jitbo?
Mayank doesn't want to bat three, so how can you convince him he's your captain? So that's the advantage. I would rather have Johnny open with the Shikhar at this stage, and bring Mayank at three. So yeah, maybe that's strategy. Yes.
Also in the no, I'm talking about the rest of the team. Do you want any changes in the bowling lineup?
No. Bowling has not been the concern. They did well in the last game, so bowling is okay. It's the batsmen who let us down. If you want to chase 150, either you go hard and chase it. If you're not, that approach doesn't work. It doesn't work. You can't really play like babies and just go at a soft rate. If you want to play one way, go one way. It's not no
I
confusion
think
should be.
Shikhar also has been a bit of a disappointment this year.
Yeah, but he's generally delivered stars, 30s, 20s, and now he's got a couple of 50s. So I think Shikhar is the man around which we revolve actually. Shikhar needs to bat through, and that's his role. So no worries. It's Livingston who I am pissed at because he's an experienced player and
Yeah,
he
the
can't
shot
play.
he got out to man was horrible.
Yeah. That's what I think. That's also 50-50 chance. He needs to understand that if he's set, he needs to finish games off. You can't leave it for others. So yeah, that's what he needs to do. And I'm
But
sure he's a very experienced player.
yeah,
He'll learn. Yeah.
Pawan, can you sing Korbalor Bojitbo?
What?
Can you sing Korbalor Bojitbo?
No need. Let's just forget about that. And move on. Yeah. So
Also, right now,
I mean, RR. I don't know what to say. Yeah, Ritam. Yes.
RR, I'm
Yeah.
telling
Continue.
you, RR has tough days. Today also Sanju it was bad captaincy. I'll tell you why they bought in Yusuf Chahal very late. Okay. If you remember those 2 overs where Yuzi bowled one and he didn't go for many runs, Ashwin bowled one, he didn't go for many runs. Next over they got in Kuldeep Sen release. That over should have been Chahal's. If that over Chahal had taken the wicket, then although Russell would have come, but still, because later on,
But would you give a spinner last over? I wish.
Sorry?
I think
Even
Rinku needs to be given
would you
credit
give a
where it's
spinner
due.
last over?
What are you saying? I can't hear you.
There are 30
They didn't
options
have any
you
option.
can
I
count
think Trent
after a
bowled
match.
4 overs
अरे
today.
आर्यन एक सेकंड भाई इसका सुन लो हाँ tell Pawan.
I think they could have given Trent bowled the last over perhaps and bowled Kuldeep Sen.
No man, Bolt has been rubbish in the death
what has been
overs.
the worst phase of
Why would you?
career.
See
Why would
even the
Bolt-
over that Bolt he took a wicket. He took a lucky wicket over here, and he got smashed for 11 runs.
And
He
also,
can't
right
blame
now,
the
talking
bowlers.
about
I mean,
yeah,
RR don't.
You can't blame the bowlers when batsmen are setting up 150 totals. As simple as that. RR
Yeah, man, the
Butler
bowlers did
centric.
well.
Butler fires, they fire. Butler doesn't fire, they don't fire. They don't have a plan B. What if
Exactly,
Butler
that
doesn't
is
fire?
my exact point. Aryan, I to feel that Rajasthan won't qualify. I don't know why I feel that Rajasthan won't qualify because one of these bottom teams will go up.
Hopefully. Let's see.
I mean,
and also right
SRH
now,
also, I
saying
don't know what to say. I think they're 10 points, right? So if they do lose to DC, just perhaps if that happens on Thursday, and then RCB do win on Wednesday against CS,
Pawan,
Yeah,
you're going too ahead. This
man,
stage of the
this
tournament is
IPL table is
this stage.
getting.
This, we have seen it for so many years. Even till the last match, you don't know who's in. And what is the reason that teams like Lucknow and Gujarat can't go on a losing streak? Why are we ruling that possibility out? We have seen teams go on a losing streak. We've seen teams come on a winning streak. So anything is
Yeah, yeah,
possible,
yeah.
and
That's
it's
what
all.
I said. Even Punjab are in.
And the
Yeah, so
teams
even
and
Punjab
the
wins
teams that
tomorrow,
it's not how about
they'll
you
go to
start,
fifth.
it's how about you finish. It's how about you
Yes.
finish in the IPL. If you
But
pick up
see, even
momentum
if
at the end,
Gujarat goes on a losing streak now, Gujarat is through for sure,
hmm,
100%. Okay,
hmm.
but
But
yeah,
again, Ayush, you don't want to be third, na? You still want to be top two. If Gujarat
no,
start
no, see,
losing, then
Gujarat is through. Gujarat is
yeah,
through.
they are through. They are through. But you still don't want to play the eliminator. So there is a lot at stake. Even if you
Yeah,
qualify,
yeah.
They may shuffle their team tomorrow, perhaps Gujarat. I don't know because they may have already
no,
qualified,
no,
perhaps.
no,
So
no,
they
no. They are
may
not shuffling the
keep
team.
it as
Power,
the same
no.
team in the
They
next
they
game.
are
Are
again
Popatla?
that queue is not there. They are not yet secured. Just remember that the queue has not been written, and they would not want to shuffle anything before they get that queue behind their name. It's an invisible queue, so they would want to seal it. They are not sealed yet. They would want to seal it the spot, and no changes tomorrow also.
Hmm.
Hmm. True, true. I think they would
Well,
want it
Tomorrow,
reverse right now with
yeah.
what's
but
Do
I'm
you see
not
right?
talking
Do
about
you see?
today.
Yeah.
I'm
the
talking
run
about
that
today.
Lucknow is also happening.
I feel that if Team Saudi would have been bought earlier for KKR, na? And also to be fair, if you see KKR, I'm not saying because I'm a KKR fan, has not played badly in any match except
Yeah.
one or two. They have not been beaten comprehensively. You look at the last match against whom was it? Against Delhi Capitals.
Hmm.
Okay, how much was the thing? Uh,
They won it with 7 balls in hand, right? In that match.
yeah, chalo, last match I count maybe KKR lost comprehensively. Against Gujarat, they got them for 150, then they lost. Rajasthan match,
Yeah,
you know.
that match was close.
Rajasthan
Hmm.
match, you know how it happened. KKR had it in their back that I don't know they could not score. So KKR have played very well. It is just been the finishing touch hasn't been there. Even after, especially Team Saudi has come in.
I think they sooner but later it's come later, but they found a gem of a finisher in Rinku Singh because I can tell he was with us, Punjab Kings. He was with 2 years, and he's seen all the shit stuff in our team. How to lose, how to lose, winning games, and then so jokes apart, he's seen everything. He's a very experienced campaigner. How can you say he's not an experienced campaigner? He's been around domestic cricket for so long. He's played IPL basically every year from the last 5 to 6 years. So, and you see how many runs he saves in the field. No one is
Yeah,
counting
he's
his
with
fielding.
KKR. This Rinku and Anukul, they are the very very good fielders, both of them.
But Ayush Finch out, Nabi in. Thoughts, Nabi, one of the better
Uh,
utility players. No, not a
but
chance
then
yet.
who opens?
Who opens? I think Baba Indrajit, and then maybe send. Then you can need to make one more change, na? That's the thing. Shivam Mavi out, and then some Indian batsman throw Venkatesh Iyer, throw him in. What else?
Narayan should open.
Narayan, Narayan.
So you're saying you bring in, but the problem is that you don't want to go with one more spinner because
Uh,
which spinners do you have now? You have, to be fair, you can go actually. Now you
yeah,
have
you
two
don't
guys.
have except for Narayan, who's bowling spin for you. No one.
Yeah, not a bad option. Maybe yes. Maybe
He
even
bowls with the new ball also. Na? He's a
Nabi
good
is a good
option to left
finisher
hand.
also. No, he finishes the game love very well.
Hmm. Yeah. Pawan,
And
just
then maybe
pull
you
the
can
table
Hmm.
on the
Yeah,
push
if you
Nitish
I
have
Rana
if you
agree.
up
have
to
the
open
table on
also. You can push Nitish Rana up to open, get in Nabi in the middle.
Nitish Rana has been in good form though recently. I think last match he scored a 50 against DC. Say I think they scored 150 in that match. This match also he scored 48. So the middle order has kind of helped KKR in certain way because I mean even Shreyas Iyer I think highest run
Okay.
score also for KKR this season. So Middle order
Well,
looks
I also
really
feel
good,
that
but
Nabi
it's
is not
just
a
the
bad
opening pair
option.
that they need to sort out.
Nabi isn't a bad option, as Aryan says, because Nabi is a very experienced customer.
Yeah.
He's a decent finisher. Okay, he can strike blows at the end, and he is a very like he restricts the runs also. Okay,
Yeah,
so
you have the table up there, but again, for me, this batting order, why is Shimron Hetmar batting so low? That's out of my side. And
but I think Shimron's
what
role
you
is
can do,
that only, na? Last 3 4 overs.
I would rather do a crazy thing at this stage. Throw Devdutt Padikkal out, bring someone in, and ask my two best batters to face 120 balls. As simple as that. Give Butler and Samson 120 balls. That's it. You do that, and then I think you'll be good. Because
Then,
still,
but then your middle order becomes very fragile.
yeah, it can. But I think Riyan Parag needs to take up responsibility. Just throw him into deep waters, see what he does. You know,
Yeah,
he
but
hasn't got.
but Aryan, this is not the time to do that. Actually, you could have done that
Yeah,
earlier in the season. If right now, with the whole qualification, see whatever said and done, Rajasthan has lost two in a row now. So even they will be feeling a bit of a panic. Not panic, maybe,
yeah,
but
they
they
will.
will. Hmm.
By the way, do
Uh,
you think we can drop Trent Bolt here?
no, I don't think because then who is your new ball option? That's
Obed McCoy.
Obed McCloy. He might be
but
expensive, but he's a
again,
wicket taking bowler.
I don't think they'll do
Yeah.
that.
yeah, what has Bolt? I think still Bolt is 6.25. He's done an
They
excellent
went
job.
with 3 overseas today, no? So they could perhaps bring in Obed McCoy for Kuldeep Sen.
No, 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 no. Kuldeep is not going out. He gives you
I
the
see
X
that
factor of
happening.
extra
Yeah,
pace.
Kuldeep is good.
You can bring if you want to go because you have enough batting. You have Ashwin, so you get Karun Nair out, get Obed McCoy in, and then maybe strengthen your death bowling. That's the
No. That is no. They anyways don't have
But
enough
then the
batting.
batting gets weak. Then the batting gets weak for
How
RR.
does the
The
batting
batting
get
gets
weak?
really weak.
Butler, Padikkal, Samson, Parag, Hetmeyer, Ashwin. You have six
Man, you
batters.
can't trust
Parag,
Ashwin,
you
man. You
cannot
can't
rely
trust
on
Ashwin all
Parag
the
for
time.
every match. Come on, Aryan. You cannot
Exactly. No,
rely on
Aryan. I think
Parag for
I
every
think
match.
they if they and they can I think they can bring in Nisham for Karun there.
I
Then
don't
play
know about
Parag
that
at
though.
4.
Let's see what
Yeah,
they do. Let's see what they do.
Neesham could be a good choice, but yeah, let's see what RR do next. Yeah, but anyway, see, I think Anukul Roy also, talking about the bowling, as always, Umesh Yadav has been really impressive this season. Anukul Roy also 1 wicket, 1 for 28. Shivam Mavi made a good comeback. I would say I think he was expensive in the previous matches. This match, I think even though he's gone at 8 economy, I think there's some sort of improvement. He got Samson out also, big wicket, but Saudi's 2 wickets also was very crucial. So yeah, your thoughts, Ayush, on the bowling?
Pretty good. Shiva Mavi also I said the last over which Mavi bowled to Hetmeyer was also very good. Only 10 runs. So yeah, it's a
Hmm.
bit you have your weak links, but Anukul and Shivam. But yeah,
Uh,
good bowling.
I think Sunil
See,
Nanai's bowling also has been very
The
underrated.
scoreboard, the scoreboard does not always dictate what actually turned the game. You can see 4 overs 46, but we saw the match
Yeah,
and maybe
actually, I
one
was trying to
one
suggest.
over turns the game. One over turned the game, and that's not here, na? That in 1 over he gave only five, and that won the game. So the
Yeah,
scoreboard, I don't really believe in watching the scoreboard and completely analyzing the match. It's good to look at it, but again there are moments in the game that are not here, so yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah. True, true. I agree on that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, KKR good win. I think RR. I don't know. I mean, MI's consecutive losses ended because of RR. Now KKR's 5 consecutive losses was ended because of RR. I don't know. I think
so
RR are sort of
whoever wants to
declining.
RCB should play RR. Are RCB playing RR? I don't think so, but just check. Just check if RCB are yet to play RR. I don't know.
I don't know. CSK versus RCB, that match. I think will be the game to watch. Let's see.
Yes.
Is that match there? No, I
Yeah, I
don't
don't know if
think.
I don't know
No,
if we are going to win tomorrow or not. But if
no.
Punjab is able to somehow pull it, then it will be also tension for RCB
Hmm.
because they'll slump down to sixth, and our
Yeah,
run rate is our net run rate is at least better than what RCB.
yeah,
So
true.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
and and
Punjab,
it's
do you see
it's
any changes tomorrow, or would you stick with the
no, no,
same playing
no.
11?
No, it's just Pawan. It's not the 11 thing. It's mental. It's the mindset that's troubling us. It's not the playing 11 because when was the last time you saw such a settled Punjab 11 that we are not making changes? It's just
Hmm. The mentality,
collective
yeah.
collective performance, right?
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
we are not playing bad. We've won one. We've lost one. Four in
true,
five is
true, true.
not bad cricket. 4 in 5 is
Yeah,
not bad cricket at all. It's just if batting fails, then bowling does good. If bowling fails, that's what's happening. So I think if we can keep a calm head, we need a calm head out there. I don't know who it is, but if we can keep a calm head and play good, we can beat Gujarat. Well, rest what will happen will happen. But good to see KG back in form. I was happy last
hmm.
game. KG was
Yes,
close to his best.
very good. Two wickets, two for
So
19, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. He was very good
yeah.
along with Arshdeep. I think Arshdeep has been a standout in the death overs, even though those, I mean, the stats don't prove Arshdeep has been really, really good in the death
Yeah,
overs,
he's
16 to
been the best
20.
bowler for
Yeah,
us. He's been the best, and good to see Rahul also back in amongst wickets. He was also a
yeah.
bit.
Rahul Chaha, yeah.
Yeah, Rahul is
Rahul
back
Chaha
amongst
is,
wickets.
yeah, I mean, Rahul Chaha also very underrated. I mean, he's been bowling well. I mean, his lengths have been good. At times, he's got a tad expensive, but I think he's getting wickets in the crucial moments. So that has really helped Punjab Kings. I mean, the key wickets at the right times. So Rahul Chaha has been getting those breakthroughs, and it's good to see. Just, I think, if I mean about Rishi Dhawan, I think that was a good move by a Mayank last match. I think to bring in. Rishi in the last over that really helped, not the Lucknow match, but the previous match.
Hmm.
Yeah, they brought in
Yeah,
Rishi.
Rishi is coming back after 6 years, so can't put too much pressure on Rishi actually.
Yeah,
So we will give him games and see. But he's a bowler rather than a batsman right now for us. I
mm,
don't see him
I
finishing
agree.
games off. That job is for Jitesh. Unfortunately, he got LBW'd last game. So I
Yeah,
think Jitesh will come good. But again, if you want to win T20 games, top four need to take responsibility. And it's a very bad stat for us. But what has happened is we've lost five or more wickets before the 15th over on five occasions. Right. So
yeah,
that's not gonna win you games. And the games we got 180, 190. If you see, we've lost only what 3 to 4 wickets by the time we've come to the death overs. So yeah, and
mm,
Gujarat
I agree.
Titans we got to, and it's not Gujarat versus Punjab. It's basically Tavatia versus Punjab because we get their top order out. We got their top order out last game. It was
Yeah,
only Shubman Gill, who did well. And
yeah.
yeah, good matchups tomorrow. Some very good matchups to look forward to uh, in
Yeah,
tomorrow's
I
game.
mean, Tebatia, Rashid Khan has been clearly doing a good role. I think the middle order of Gujarat have been really good because we never knew. I mean, David Miller is going to will perform like that because I mean, it brings me back to those 2013-14 memories of David Miller being with the Punjab Kings. I
Yeah,
mean, he's just performing like that right now. He's just in good form, and I mean I mean Miller, Tebatia, Rashid Khan, all three of them are
see, Pawan,
contributing massively.
it's the best 5, 6, 7 you can ask for at this stage because they know how to handle even a 7 over 75 runs, 6 over 65. They know if we get boundaries, and I don't know for some reason teams have bowled into their areas. Teams have also not executed well against them because if you are giving away 10 an over and losing the game, then it's the opposition. I mean, credit is due to them, but the opposition is making more mistakes, right? Rather than them winning games. So there are many different angles you can look into, but yeah, only we can do is hope. that they put up a good performance, and all is not over yet. Still alive, still very much alive in the comp. We are not out. So yeah, let's see what
Yeah,
happens.
very true. Yes. And I think Sai Sudarshan, I was very happy with to see him back in the team, I would say, after being dropped, I think, for around 3 or 4 matches. So that was good to see
I
that
think
Sai Sudarshan was brought in, and
I think
I
to
mean, I
some
mean,
extent they wanted to see how Hardik does at three, because there might be a situation come the playoffs that Hardik might have to get up at three, and they wanted to experiment, and they wanted to play the extra bowler. So yeah, that's the thing with this Gujarat side, and yeah, the bowling has actually tapered off. I'm just looking at some
I just
stats.
feel tomorrow, for Gujarat, a lot of things have clicked also. See,
Yeah.
I mean, David Miller. Where was David Miller these 3 4 years? He suddenly clicked.
yeah,
Okay, you look at who else? This Rahul Tewatia. How was Rahul Tewatia was never so consistent. He has clicked.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay,
hmm,
somebody. Chalo, Mohammad Shami Loki were there always there and
Hmm,
thereabouts.
I
Saha
agree.
game and all that. So Gujarat
Yes,
now
Dayal
that
also has
we
been a
actually,
good addition. I mean, he also has
yeah,
impressed
yes,
a
they
lot
have been
this
doing well.
season. Yeah, a lot of left arm seamers have been impressive in this
But
IPL
Shubman
season.
Gill's
So
form is a
that's,
concern. Shubman Gill is a concern.
I would say he's. I mean, he's had a decent
Shubman,
start. Yeah, but I mean, Saha also has been contributing. So I
Pawan,
mean, right now,
you don't expect, if you bought him, if you get him as a retention, he's basically a retention
yeah,
for Gujarat Titans. And if you
Yeah,
if
in a
you
way, yeah.
don't expect starts from him now,
mm,
expect big scores from him. At least he should be averaging 250s in 4 games. That's what he should be averaging. So he's not
mm,
done that, and he's a point of concern. I am very very happy for Riddhi.
Arey, Gopal
Saha
is here.
Saha has really impressed me.
Krishna.
mm,
Yeah, bro.
गोपाल
right,
कुछ
right.
मत बोलियो
So we have
गोपाल
Going.
कुछ
Krishna
मत
and
बोलियो
तो बॉल
बोल दे कि
पे
गुजरात
Rhythm
जीतेगा
joining us.
बोल दे
तो
गुजरात जीत
बॉल
रहा है
पे
बोल दे कि गुजरात जीतेगा फिर काम हो जाएगा
Sorry, Krishna, your thoughts today?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, your thoughts.
What are you saying?
First of all, KKR match. The KKR won. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
just a quick. Uh,
Yeah, as a SRH fan, we want that to KKR win, so that it will be helpful for our team points only. Otherwise, if RR won this match, then points RR would manage, I think, 14 points. So it will be difficult for SRH to make into the playoffs. So it's good that KKR won today.
hmm. Yeah, Rhythm, your thoughts on Johan's comment here. Gil will click on, give him some time. He's a class player.
Yeah, absolutely. Shuman Gill, man, I will say right now he's literally struggling right now. But yeah, Shuman Gill, he's a class player we all love. We have seen his performance even in the test format as well. Also, even the few matches of Gujarat Titans as well. Shuman Gill, what I would say, whenever Shuman Gill will strike, Gujarat Titans will be always getting a proper lead in the opening department as well. And also, I think the score will be far high when Shuman Gill actually performs. Right now, you are
And who?
already getting yeah. Right now, you are already
Yeah,
getting
and who?
Rithiman Shah perform. Huh? Yes, Ayush.
Yeah, I'm saying that,
Rithiman Shah.
and who knows that Shuman Gill will again come back like Ruturaj Gaikwad's form,
Ah,
like Ruturaj.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
True. I
Well, right
agree.
now, even
I agree
Rithiman
on
Shah
that.
is
Yeah.
performing well. Even Rithiman Shah is performing well. Just now,
yeah
imagine
Yeah. Hopefully,
just
hopefully, he can be consistent.
just now, imagine when Rithiman
Yeah,
and
as I was
Shubman will
saying,
perform
he needs to
together.
be consistent though. If he has to
if
continue his
if
consistency.
you guys remember our 2014 season, he and Manan Vora wreaked havoc in the IPL, and
Yes, yes.
we we did not have Virupaji playing a few games, and when Virupaji was dropped, suddenly we gave Saha the opportunity to open. He was playing three for us, and that happened. So I think from
yeah,
here
but
we did
Aryan,
not. Yeah, what we
yeah,
can
but
do.
Aryan, Yeah. I
Yeah,
think that Rabada will dismiss tomorrow Shaha. What do you think?
very possible if he's able to get what he did to Rahul, just stay in that test match line and length, bring the batsman forward. There's enough swing for him to get the edge, and depends, Krishna, on what kind of pitch we are playing, buddy. Again, how much he move, and I think to beat Gujarat Titans, you need to take them out of their comfort zone. So if we win the toss, don't let them chase. You make them defend and put their bowling line under pressure, because that's something they've not done too much this time.
Yeah,
So
just
if
don't
the
make them chase. I mean, they have
yeah
such confidence in chasing.
yeah
I mean, they
And
feel they
even if
can.
even if we bat first,
Mm.
see, chasing they've done well, no doubt. But each day is a different day, and if we get close to 190, 200, I am not saying they can't do it, but the pressure will always be there. So the pendulum swung their way the last game. Maybe it
True.
swings our way this game. So who knows, right? So yeah, let's see. Interesting game, very interesting game.
Yeah. Mm. I agree. And Ayush, thoughts on Hardik not bowling much with his injury right now? Do you think
Concern,
that will
concern,
affect?
concern, concern for India. It was nice.
Yeah,
But
really a concern for India. Today, Venkatesh Iyer dropped, and Hardik is also not bowling.
yeah,
So
what is happening?
This is the thing where when you buy a new car and you drive it in the fifth gear for the first four games, and then the fuel runs out. He ran in so quick for the first four games. Now he says, "Okay,
But
I'm
I
done.
somehow
Thank you."
feel that it is more of a precautionary measure.
It
I
is a
feel he
precautionary
is.
measure. He says again the same thing. Whenever the team asks me to bowl, I'll bowl. When is that? When the IPL gets over? When will you
Yeah,
bowl?
see, because here you have options, but in the Indian team, you don't have these options, na? So Hardik needs
Yeah,
to bowl.
yeah. He needs to
Mm.
bowl. Maybe we
I
see him
agree.
tomorrow get the ball. Who knows? And if he bowls, Rahul Chahar can get runs. So yeah, please Hardik Pandya bowl and get
No, but
Rahul Chahar.
tomorrow Punjab, I think, um, who can? I was thinking what changes can Punjab, because the thing is, Punjab has such good. I don't know, with Punjab, I think RANU is the biggest confusion in the IPL.
Bro, the
Such good
biggest mind,
teams,
the
such
biggest
good
enemy is
players.
their mind. The biggest enemy is their mind. Their
Somehow
thinking.
Punjab manages to lose. Somehow they
Yeah,
manage to lose. I don't know
it's
what.
again the thinking. They don't have a clarity in what to do in
Mm.
what situation. They play 75% good cricket, even 80%, and then that 15-20% they mess up and then they give away the game. So that's what's happening right
Yeah, very true, very true. Yes, and yeah, I mean, Pradeep Sangwan, I was very impressive last match. I don't think they'll drop him after how he performed in the last match. I think they'll stick to the same playing 11. Perhaps I think both teams may stick to the
now.
same
Yeah, yeah.
playing 11 unless there's injury
But I think
concerns or
I'm
something.
very pissed off at them. Okay, I can understand Chennai. You are playing. You have two left arm spinners bowling. You send Bhanuka in. There's no problem. You have Shikhar and Bhanuka. They can neutralize your what do you want, the left arm spinners. But if you got a player like Liam Livingston, I would rather send him in the power play, because his style is that. If he gets off in the power play, then it's really hard to stop him. So I would use Livingston at three, push Livingston even at four, push Johnny up at the top, bring Mayank at three, and see how that works for once.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree. I agree.
mm,
Because Mayank
I
can
And
hit a
agree.
Bhanuka,
very
I
ball
doesn't
agree.
too.
he get five for Sri Lanka? Bhanuka Rajapaksa is he a number five batsman for Sri Lanka?
Yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
yes, he's a number
Yeah,
Number
five.
so
number number five batsman.
he's not new to the position, right? He knows what to do at that position.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hmm.
so we've been shuffling.
yeah,
We've
he was
been
very good
shuffling
in the
according
2020
to the
World Cup
game
as number
situation.
six.
Yeah, the thing is you can shuffle according to the game situation, right? That's what they are trying to do. Whatever situation dictates, either you send a Livingston, you send a Besto, or you send a Rajapaksa. But the thing is, you've got to stick there to score runs, and they go and come, go and come, go and come. No one is ready to stick. So even if two batsmen click, this batting lineup will destroy any bowling lineup. That's the thing. Even if two batsmen stay and click, this is the kind of batting lineup which can destroy. Plays everywhere. Yeah. You,
Yeah, yeah, he opened for the T10. Yeah, he opened for the T10, but I'm not sure about 2020 whether he's. I mean, Perhaps
You
he is
know how he
capable,
got picked
but
for us. You know how he got picked for us. Actually, this Dane
yeah,
Weston who picked our squad, he saw
yeah,
him.
Dan, yeah, from England,
Yeah,
yeah,
he saw him
yeah,
in
yeah.
T10. He got Bhanuka from T10.
Mm. Yeah, I know how they got him. Yes, but that's a good pick. I mean, say 50 lakhs, and we didn't expect Banuka to fire immediately, but yeah, hopefully he can score that 50 as well very soon, because I mean he's getting to those 40s, but he's not converting those to a 50. So hopefully he can do that. But still, I think he's been helping Dhawan as well, Shikhar Dhawan as well. I think that CSK match clearly showed that partnership between Dhawan and Banuka, and that helped Punjab to beat CSK also. So yeah, that's just good news. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, Krishna, what do you think will happen tomorrow? Are you backing Punjab, or do you think Gujarat will win tomorrow?
Gujarat, Gujarat, Gujarat,
Uh,
Gujarat, Gujarat,
I am backing
Gujarat.
Punjab.
बस ठीक.
बस
मजाक कर
हो
रहा
गया,
हूँ.
खत्म, कहानी खत्म.
No, no,
मजाक.
it's not jinxing. It's not jinxing, Aryan. I am supporting Punjab tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. I mean, I
Yeah,
am going in with no expectations. Do whatever the shit you want, but even if you lose by a fight, I don't want to see
But I have
Punjab.
I have a high expectation on the two bowlers of Punjab. One is Rishi Dhawan and second is Arshdeep Singh.
Thank you. Oh, ये बहुत पुराना गाना है. Old song, old song. This is not the new song.
yeah. Even I took
Yeah,
Punjab
that's
win today.
Rishi
Actually,
Dhawan and Arshdeep Singh. What do you think, Aryan?
Rishi is not your 4 overs bowler, to be honest. He is your middle overs and a couple of overs here and there. So he's not our main bowler. He's our what do you say? Over nikalne wala bowler. He's like part time, to be honest. He's not the main
So
bowler,
is
but
a
I
he,
really
so is he is a batting all rounder or bowling all rounder?
right now what I don't know what they're trying to do with him. I think they're trying to get three more bowling out of him rather than his batting at this moment, because he's at least giving 3 overs per game if you see what he's done. So I think what they did really well was the team was under the pump. They got Sandeep out of the way, 3 overs, and then they bowled him because the situation was. And the last 3 overs at least were bowled by Arsh, Rabada, and Arsh. So that's good. But I would still like to see the last 4 overs being bowled by Rabada, Ashdeep. That's how the way. But Mayank is doing the right thing. If he feels he needs a wicket, he brings Rabada on. So that's also
Mayank needs to
uh,
score. Mayank needs to score. Mayank needs to
Mayank. I
score.
yeah.
don't know.
But again, Rabad what Mayank versus Shami.
Acha, what if? Okay, I'll give you
Interesting
a
matchup.
suggestion. Okay, I'll give you a suggestion. What if Bhanuka opens?
I
No,
don't
no,
think
no, no.
That's what we were.
Bhanuka is a bit
No, no,
far
no.
fetched. I think Wade should
Bhanuka either
I think
number
he should
three
bat
or
at
number
number
five.
five.
Because Bhanuka can
Number five.
maximize the
Number
power
five,
play.
maybe.
Bhanuka can maximize the power
I
play.
agree. I agree. But Bhanuka, yeah, I think Bhanuka is a set batsman. He plays spin so
But
well that
Ayush,
you don't want to give him to fast bowlers. He's plays spin really well. So that's one thing. He would look to target Rashid Khan. Remember, Rashid is very poor against left-handers. So
Yeah,
I think that
good point. Good point. Yeah.
yeah, that is where
yeah, but
maximum
Rashid was
pleasure
smacked
comes.
by Abhishek.
Yeah,
yeah. But Ayush, for if Punjab has to qualify into the playoffs, then it's time that Bears 2 and Dhawan should open and Mayank at number 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
as
think
Anand
it's.
said,
I
I
think
agree
it
because
is.
see, Mayank and Dhawan, they are very good players, tremendous players, but it has not worked out.
But
So
Ayush, it's one way or the other. If let's say Anil is the coach and they sit down and they make this decision, then it's not confirmed. They need to speak to Mayank, right? And it's again Mayank's personal opinion because he's the captain. If he was not the captain, he could have easily batted three. Because if someone else was the captain and he agreed that Mayank is a good at three, so Mayank would have come. But now you have to take his opinion into consideration, and you
but
cannot.
that's what I'm saying. As a captain, he should also understand.
Yeah,
He should.
actually, yeah, that's the thing. But I think, see, we can talk about million things here, but every team in this IPL goes in with some strategy. Some days it comes off, some days it
Yeah, like to be
doesn't.
fair, if you look at the Punjab team, I mean,
Yeah,
wait, Dhawan, Mayank.
Yeah.
Then who you have? Besto.
Vera. Yeah.
Then Bhanuka. Then
Hmm.
Livingston. Okay.
Yeah.
Then who do you have? Jitesh Sharma, who's been doing quite well.
Jitesh.
But Ayush, the batsman to score
Yeah, yeah.
runs,
Punjab has a
they need
batting depth. Has a good.
they
Yes,
need to
but
have
Punjab
look
has
at
a
the
really
very
good
but
batting depth.
look at the
you
bowlers,
look
huh?
at the stats.
Rabada.
How often how many balls have they faced? They have not stuck on the pitch enough.
That's
They've
what I'm saying. No, no,
they
that's what I'm
haven't.
saying. Look at the team. Look at the team. Rabada, top class international bowler. Rahul Char, again, one of the best spinners in the country in T20. One of the best spinners, that you'll agree, in the country. Okay. Uh, who
At
else do you
least in
have?
there.
You have Arshdeep, who is doing so well. Okay. You have three, and then who's your fourth guy? Sandeep Sharma, one of IPL's performers. So you literally, you're bit of a weak link you have in the lower middle order and a bit of bowling. That is all. You have
Yeah.
such match winners. All of them are match winners, man. Dhawan, Mayank,
It's
Living.
about it's about again clicking. They've just not clicked and a bit of luck to be honest because you don't see 2 runs, 12 balls, 12 runs, 2 balls scored every day, and you don't see batting lineups crumble for a 154 chase. It's something mental. I don't know what it is, but it's something mental that is disturbing this team. I don't know. If they are given a free hand, they can easily play, but they're not given a free hand at this stage. I don't know what the matter is, but it's something internal, and I think we'll never know
But
what
how
it is.
is it that every year Punjab has such a good team and every year they falter? I mean, I don't know, man. Like, to be fair, if you have to see which has been,
There can be tons of reasons because
no, but
IPL is
that,
the
no, one thing,
IPL is
if
a
you,
business. To be honest, IPL is
what I
legit. And,
feel? I feel that, not to offend Punjab fans, but in
yeah,
these
yeah,
15 years of IPL, the least successful team has been Punjab.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Least success, not even DC, because DC again has reached the playoffs in the last
Yeah,
couple of
DC
years.
has some weaknesses in their squad,
No,
especially the
but I'm
fast
saying in
bowling
overall,
because
if you see
uh,
DC, I don't know. I'm saying overall, if you see DC still has given a Rishabh
Yeah,
Pant the
but
first
not
year
making the
IPL chance.
playoffs in 8 years is itself a weakness, right? Not
Rajasthan,
making.
okay, if you see KKR has won two titles. Mumbai CSK, I leave them, they are champions. Rajasthan has won a title. Okay.
Sunrisers
Hyderabad
has one title.
has one title. DC has been making the playoffs a bit. Who else is left?
RCB,
RCB
yeah,
again
they were
has been
struggling
quite
just now.
consistently making the playoffs and has made three finals. Also, RCB has made three finals also. Okay,
Hmm.
so that leaves out. I'm
Again,
leaving.
Punjab.
every time your point comes again, people talk about Rajasthan and Punjab being one of the teams who go in with the purse, but they fall behind. That's the reality,
Hmm.
and yeah, these two teams have to face it. Even Rajasthan, we are saying they're not qualifying because
Yeah, yeah.
that's what happens. They fall off, and they have fallen off. That's the thing.
I feel that
I
if
think always they've
Rajasthan,
been very lucky. Either they are fourth or fifth every time. In even 2013, 14, they've just been very lucky due to that net run rate only. Otherwise, they always crumble after 9 or 10 matches. It's always been the case
only
for Rajasthan.
Punjab's best season was 2014.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
and
was a
2000.
great season though, with
Yeah,
George
and
Bailey as
2000.
captain and Maxwell performing,
I
and
mean,
the
yeah,
whole team was doing well.
look at the players you have had for Punjab. You have had a KL Rahul. Okay, you have had Ashwin. You have had the Chris
But
Gayle. You have been
again,
rated.
for a hand to work, you need all 5 fingers to work. Na? You can't make your hand work with one finger. That's what's happening.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm very disappointed with Punjab.
Yeah,
Anyways, guys,
it happens.
I
I
have to
mean,
go, guys. I'll talk to you guys later and go
yeah,
over
yeah,
with you.
Yeah, I think we'll end it over
I
here.
think
Yeah,
we're
but
gonna
thanks
end
Ayush for
it.
joining. Yeah, and Aryan
Thank
as
you.
well. Yes.
Wait.
Yeah. So
Before we go, I just have to wait. I just have to like say one thing. I had written this down somewhere. It is.
देश बेटा पूरी तहारी है. Now it's with luck now. Oi, 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 oi. Enough.
Okay, okay, bye.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks, guys. Thank you, everyone. Please do subscribe to Sports Breakdown and the Sport Bit and Gossip in Sports. So please do subscribe. I don't know what happened to Rhythm today. I think his charge was slow, and I think. Anyways, thank you so much to Aryan, Ayush, Krishna, Brotin, everyone. I think we didn't have Paji today. I think that's the only one we didn't have today, unfortunately. Otherwise. Today been very interesting to get Paj's thoughts today. But anyways, please do subscribe the Sports Breakdown and Sport Bit. Thank you so much, guys. And yeah, it is a short video today as expected. I mean, nearly hour. But thank you so much for all the comments. And yeah, as usual, we're coming tomorrow. Gujarat versus Punjab. I'm back in Punjab Kings tomorrow. It doesn't matter if they go to 10 points and make the table a bit interesting, I would feel. And Gujarat to lose their second match. So I'm all blazing for Punjab tomorrow. And I think Punjab, if they win the toss, I think should bat first, as Aryan said. I think Gujarat have been too good at chasing. So I think just give them a test. Just give them a test. Sorry, Punjab to field first. Sorry, Punjab to field first and Gujarat to bat first. I'm so sorry. Punjab to win the toss and field first. And just test Gujarat's batting when batting first and see how much they score. I think Punjab can, if it's less than 170, 75, even 180, I would say Punjab can chase this for sure. They can chase it. 100% probability. If it's 185, 190, around 50-50, I would say. But still, let's see how it goes, guys. So thank you so much, guys. Please do subscribe to the Sports Breakdown once again. And sorry for the network issues once again with my, I don't know what's up with my Wi-Fi these days. It's really messed up. Need a watch along if Gujarat is chasing. Let's see, Johan. Let's see. I'm not sure about tomorrow. I'm a bit busy tomorrow. CSK and RCB, yes, I would do a watch along on Wednesday for sure. Not sure about tomorrow though, but we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys, and yeah, as always, please do tune in. Good collaboration between Ritham and me today, and we are doing it on both the channels. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Punjab wins, Sada Punjab, and thank you.